welcome you all again in the chapter 5, applying formatting effects. So student, today we are going to learn how to insert chart in MS PowerPoint. So first of all, let's open the MS PowerPoint. Okay, click on the start button. This is your start button. We need to click here and go to all program, and then in the Microsoft Office, and then click on the Microsoft Office PowerPoint. As I click on the Microsoft Office PowerPoint, it will display like this. Okay, so clear to everyone? So now let's learn about the chart. First of all, we will learn how to insert, then I will explain what are the uses of chart. Okay, so this is your title slide. So now I am inserting a new slide from here. So as I inserted new slide, now let's learn how to insert a chart. In previous video I already completed with this topic only, how to insert chart. So let's do it again. You can insert from here also. In the slide there is an option of insert chart, and also you can go to the insert tab and click on the chart option. As you click on the chart, so many options available in the insert chart dialog box. From here you can select appropriate chart option. Okay, so right now I am taking a column chart. So I will click on the column chart. It will, and click on the OK button. As I click on the OK button, as whenever we insert a new chart, then as we click on the insert chart option, a data sheet window will come with it. Okay, because what is chart? With the help of chart, we are displaying the data. We are representing the data with the help of chart. Chart is a pictorial form of representation of data. So whenever you insert a chart, a new window comes up with it. That is called data sheet, where you need to make changes, where you need to add your data, and then your chart will change according to it. For example, let's take 4 students. For example, Arush, Sahil, Archit and Aradhya. Okay, so these are the 4 students whom we are comparing the marks of the 3 subjects. For example, math, let's take in capital letter, math, science and SST. So of 3 subjects we are going to compare marks with the help of the chart. Okay, and we are comparing the growth and ups and downs in the marks. Okay, so let's enter the marks out of 100. For example, 89, in this is 75 and 90 in SST. Okay, like 95 in math and 82 in science and 75 in SST, like 90 and like 64 and 72. Okay, like 95, 92 on 80. Okay, so these are the marks. As I inserted the marks, as I inserted the names, these will reflect in this chart. So let's just minimize this window. How to minimize? This is your minimize button. It will minimize to the desktop here. Okay, and now we will maximize this window. So you can easily view the chart. So are you able to see? These are the 3 categories: math, science and SST marks. So your columns are belong to this. Your blue color column belongs to math, red belongs to science and SST belongs to green color. And these are the names of the student, those marks we are comparing, those whose marks are we are comparing. Okay, so these are the marks, okay, in which range they are, these are according to this. So let's learn about the chart first. Now chart is in front of you. What is chart? Chart is an effective way to display data in a pictorial form. For example, अभी भी हमने डेटा इंसर्ट किया, उस डेटा को पिक्चर के फॉर्म में डिस्प्ले करने का तरीका है चार्ट. इट इज अ वे टू डिस्प्ले योर डेटा इन अ पिक्टोरियल फॉर्म. चार्ट मेक इट इजियर टू शो कंपैरिजन एंड ग्रोथ. अब आप यू कैन सी दिस इजीली. मार्क्स में हम इजीली माइंड में कंपेयर नहीं कर पाते हैं, बट यू कैन सी इन द चार्ट, यू कैन इजीली कंपेयर बिटवीन द स्टूडेंट्स whose marks are going up, whose marks are going down with the help of graphs, with the help of charts. Okay, graphs of the chart. Is it clear? So when you insert a chart, the data displayed in a special window called data sheet, as I told you, right? That we are already minimized. This is the window that is called data sheet window, where we insert the data. Okay, and whenever you will change anything in that data sheet, it will reflect here. So as you already seen that it is reflected here. Okay, so let's learn about the component of chart. Okay, let's learn about the component of chart. So this chart is in front of you. So we are going to learn about the component of the chart. First component is chart area. So where is your chart area? Chart area, this is your chart area. Let me show you in a more detailed way. Let me show you with a slideshow. Then this window will be in your whole. See. So are you able to see this chart now? Okay, I hope you all are able to see. So this is your chart area. Okay, this is your, this area, the area between the chart, it means the background area is called your chart area. Okay student. Second, all of you just open your book with you also. Student, we are in page number 35, and open your book, your page with you, open your book with me and read. Just look at the video and look at the book also with me. Okay, so chart area we have learned. Next is your category axis. So category axis or x-axis is called horizontal axis. Okay, so this is your category axis. Okay, this is your category axis. This is your category axis. Here are the categories like Aro, Shahil, ये categories हैं. This is your x-axis where the names of whom you are comparing. Okay, you have names of data related to which you are comparing the things. Okay, so value axis are the vertical. This is called y axis also and value axis also. Okay, in y axis there are the values of the plot. आपके पूरे चार्ट एंड प्लॉट की वैल्यूज यहाँ पे स्टोर होती है, डिस्प्ले होती है. दीज आर कॉल्ड वैल्यू एक्सिस एंड वाई एक्सिस. Okay, so this is your value axis, this is your category axis, this is your chart area. Three things we are learned. Data series, these are the bar slices or the other element that shows the data values. Data slice क्या है? What is data slice? These are your data slice. These are the bars that display the data, that represent the data. Data को जो represent कर रहे हैं, these bars are called data series. Okay, these are called data series. Next is your category name. These are the label displayed on the XY axis. Okay, category name are what? आपके आरुष, साहिल, अर्चित, राध्या, these are the category names. And these 100, 90, 80, 70, these are the category name. Okay, values and the names displayed in the y-axis and the y-axis and x-axis are called category name. Now next is plot area. It is a window within the chart area contain the actual chart itself. Okay, actually जिस window में आपका chart display हो रहा है, that is called your plot area. This is called your plot area. Okay, this is your plot area, this is your chart area. Outside let me show you in the that window. If you are able to see, this area is called chart area, in which the chart is displaying. This is your chart area. Okay, this is your chart area. But from the place from where the chart is started, the bars are started, from the values are started, that area is called plot area. That area is called plotting area. Okay, and what are the legends? Legends are the colors that depict the pattern and symbol assigned to the data series. आपकी जो डेटा सीरीज को जो कलर असाइन किए गए हैं उनकी नेम के साथ उनके कलर्स को डिस्प्ले करता है, दैट इज योर लीजेंड्स. ओके, लीजेंड्स आर टेलिंग यू व्हाट these columns represent, which color represent what. For example, math represented by the blue column, science represents the red color, and SST represented by the green color column. So color representation is done with the help of legends. So is it clear to everyone? So this is, I hope, component of chart is clear to everyone. Okay, now creating a chart, we already learned how to insert a chart, and now there are 4 types of charts, student. There are 4 types of chart. So student, there are 4 types of chart. One is your column chart that we have inserted. Second is your line chart. This is your line chart. Okay, and this is your pie chart. Okay, and this one is your graph. This is your your bar chart. Okay, this is called your bar chart. Now what are the difference? In column chart your data is displayed in a vertical form, and in the bar chart your data is displayed in a horizontal way. Okay, this is the only difference between the bar and the graph chart. It depends on your data which type of chart you are using. Line chart, it's showing the data with the help of lines. You know student, have you seen the cricket? Have you watched the cricket match? So like if you will see the cricket match, you can easily recognize that they are using line chart for showing the number of balls, number of runs. So it is it is applied very good there. Okay, so line chart, beta, which type of chart you are using, it depends on your data only. For example, in the match they are using the line chart for showing the comparison between the balls of 2 teams or the runs of the 2 teams, the wickets of the 2 teams, right? So their line chart is helpful. And if you are thinking about the pie chart, where we use the pie chart, if you are thinking about pie chart, so think that, just look at your books. Have you seen the pie chart somewhere in your book? Mostly we use the pie chart in percentage type of things. Like in science, I hope you all have learned about the air, mixture of air. What are the component of air? So there the percentage are shown with the help of this pie chart. It can be easily visible with the help of that. Okay, so your pie chart is helpful in that way. Okay, this is circular chart where the percentage type of data is helpful to show. Okay, percentage type of data is helpful to show. There is also, you can also format the chart. Okay, you can format the chart. And how can you format the chart? So click on the design tab. This is your design tab. Your chart is selected and go to the design tab. Okay, go to the design tab of chart. This is your design tab of chart tool. Sorry, whenever you will click, your design tab of chart tool will open. Okay, and here are the different chart styles are there. You can choose any one. You can choose any one of them. Okay, so any design you can apply. For example, if you want like this, so in this you can easily recognize this is your chart area. ये chart area है बेटा. And this is your plot area. The gray color is your plot area and the black color is your chart area. You can say background and foreground. Okay, so background is your chart area and the foreground is your plot area. Okay, Clear to everyone? So this is how you can format your charts. Okay, different type of design you can select from there. And even so many things are there, just like chart layout are there. You can change the chart layout also. Okay, these are your chart layout. You can also change this. So these are certain chart layout you can change with it. Chart title ऊपर आएगा, just like this. They will compare like this कि आपके percentage इस तरीके से आपको show होगी. These will be shown by like this. So you can have the things like that. These are the pad layouts in which type you want to show your chart. Okay, so this is how the way you can change the pattern of your chart. Clear to everyone? For example, let's do with this. So there are so many options. So many options are here. You can have a 3D image also, just looking like a 3D image. You can have chart like this. It looks like a 3D effect, showing 3D effects. See? Okay, so you can have charts like this. You can change these styles, and even from here also you can change the styles, like 10%, 9%, 23%, 58%, like this. Okay, your pie chart is basically to show the data that's showing percentage, like how much percentage of different things in one particular thing, just like how many percentage of different air in different elements in air. So like 71%, 21% oxygen. Okay, so just like that. Clear to everyone? How to print a slide also. One more thing we need to learn, how to print a slide. We can also print the slide. So 4 types of chart you all have learned. We will learn how to print the slide also. So how to print the slide, if you want to, for example, this you have made on this chapter, that I have made on this chapter, and now I want to print it also and I want to give it to you. So how to print this slide? We can also print it from the office button. Click on the office button and then just click on the print option. As you click on the print option, a print dialog box will appear. As this print dialog box will appear, you have to choose the name of the printer that is attached with your computer. Okay, you have to select the printer, okay, attached with your computer system, with your laptop, whatever. Okay, and you can have a preview of this also. Okay, from here you can click on preview. The preview of your slides will also display how it will look after printing. It is showing, preview means what? It's showing how it will look after printing on the paper. So this is called preview, where you can change it according to your own need. Okay, so this is print preview. So let's go again to print option. As we click on the print option, there either you want to print whole document, then there is no need to do anything, just all is selected by default. You need to click on the all only. Okay, and then you have to click on the OK. But if you want to just print a one slide only, you want to print a one slide only, a single slide, so just go to that slide and just click on the current slide. Or either you can print a part of it also. Okay, you can print a part of it also. So how can you print a part of it? First of all, you need to select that part. Which part you need to print? For example, I want to print this part only. So I need to select this and then go to the print option and then use the selection option. Okay, I need to click on the selection option and then it will be printed. Okay, and either you can have the slides name number. For example, I want to print the slide number 2. So my slide number 2 only will print. Okay, so this is how you can print your file. and there is also a shortcut key to open a print box or to print a file. Control and P keys together. If you will press Control and P keys together, your file will automatically, your computer will automatically moves you to the print dialog box, and from where you can choose appropriate options and then click OK. Your slides will be printed. So that's all. So thank you everyone. I'm just winding up with this topic of printing a slide, and this chapter is completed with this. Okay, and we are going to do some practicals in our next video. Okay, in our next class or next class tutorial, we are going to do some practicals of these 3 chapters, and I am going to revise this chapter again. Okay, and we will do some questions also based on these chapters. Thank you everyone. Keep watching the video.